good for me. Lately I was feeling like I need a purpose. But when you talk to me...
Hey everyone, this is Delta 6 with Delta Security. I just wanted to make a short video on how can we change the narrative of the way that people perceive things to be with other people or situations. How can we change that, all black males or black women or, black people in general, how can we change that narrative that people think automatically they're bad people, they're on drugs, they're uneducated? Or how can we change that outlook of all white people are racist, or all Spanish people are immigrants? Or every time someone sees a law enforcement or security officer talking with someone, that something has to be wrong or bad. Why can't they just talk, be friends, get along? I'm trying to understand why people are constantly judging others by the way they look, the way they act, the way, like, I get if someone's acting like crazy or rude or whatever the case may be, but if you see, a black guy wearing a hoodie in the summertime, why automatically is it someone's calling thinking they're doing something wrong? Or, why is it every time, someone looks at another person, the first thing that comes to mind is a judgment, whether it's good or bad, whether it's, wow, that person's rich or that person's poor or that person looks rough. Why is it that we as people have to constantly judge others without even knowing who these people are? And I think a lot of situations that arise in our jobs, in our lives, and around the world is because judgment has been made or assumed before using maybe a little bit of common sense, or putting yourself in someone else's shoes, thinking about why they wear what they wear, or why they talk the way they talk, or do what they do. People are simple. There's a reason for everything. Everything that we do, say, everything that goes on in life is because of a reason. A childhood, that was pretty bad, or a current situation that they're going through that is making them make bad choices, or have a mean face on them even. People automatically think, oh, that guy, he's rude, he's mean, whatever the case is. But maybe he just had a bad day. Maybe he just lost somebody. Maybe he just lost his job. Why is it that we automatically have to assume the worst in people? And I know, like I said, this is a world issue, but how can we change that narrative on a smaller scale in all of our areas that we work, we protect? How can we change that narrative that all officers are there talking to somebody because something bad has happened or is gonna happen? Why is it that every time we start a new site, people automatically think there's some issue in the neighborhood and that's why we're there? Maybe they just hired us because they want you to know they care about your safety, that we're there just for fire watch, that we're there to make sure if you need something or you need help, that we're there to respond quicker. I don't know if it's just human nature to think that everything's got to be bad first and judge in the most negative ways first. But, especially in security, a lot of our job is trying to understand things before we react. Trying to understand what is going on a call, why someone is arguing, why someone is crying. A lot of times it's just normal people stuff, that really people just need to take a breath or someone to talk to. You know, why is it that people see security or police or anyone with a uniform on as someone who is aggressive or unjust or unfair or rich or a snob? You know, I don't think that that's the way that we were made, that, you know, we should be as people. And I think changing that narrative, that way of life, that thinking that, you know, everyone is bad or racist or mean or homeless or drunk or high or whatever the case is, you know, how can we change that attitude in people in our neighborhoods? You know, maybe awareness, talking to others, even on our worst days, smiling at someone that might be having a better day, saying hello more to others. You know, I think those little things might change the way that life is around the world over time. And every change has to start somewhere, and all change is a long process and small until it's not, until it's a bigger thing, bigger than yourself. And I think that, you know, we should come together and figure out how we can do things, you know, as a community, as people, as human beings, to make our futures better and other people's future better, even the present. You know, changing the way that our kids are going to grow up in. You know, because the way it's going now, I'm scared for my kids to be adults, to be my age, to live in the world the way it's going and the way that people are. There's no more community or fellowship. So definitely, you know, if you guys have ideas, comment down below. Let us know what you guys think would be something good to do. Whether it's a simple hello to a stranger, or, you know, smiling on the worst day that you're having to someone else that's having a great day, or smiling to someone and saying, I'm here for you if you ever need to talk on their bad days, even though I don't know you. It looks like you might be upset or going through something, and, you know, there's always a hand reaching out. But if we aren't putting ourselves out there to reach our hands out for others, to help, to change, to make something better, then we've already failed ourselves, we failed our kids, and we failed the future. You know, we're destroying it. And it's something as simple as being in your own bubble and not caring about others. So any ideas that you guys might have, leave down below in the comments, and I'd love to see how this might grow over time. You know, how this video or this idea of changing the way that people might think of others, how far it can spread. But if this is your first time on the channel, please subscribe. And if you guys like this video, or you like this idea, no matter how far out or impossible it may seem, definitely hit that like button and let us know what you think. Maybe we can make a difference in a smile and change a life. And until next time, guys, be safe, and thank you once again for joining us on this video, and have a good day.